What's up, boys? It's the Quest Bro, and today I want to talk about a little thing that happened at the Game Awards. Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog recently announced a new game called Intergalactic. And isn't it strange how much it reminds me of the recently hyper successful, amazing Concord? Doesn't it doesn't this game just remind you of Concord? Now, this video is just based on vibes and vibes alone. There's no facts here. There's no, maybe you're wrong about this. It's none of that, guys. It's just vibes. Does this game not remind you of Concord? Does the DEI infested, like, weird character, like 1970s sci-fi vibe of this game not just raise alarms in your brain that this might have been like the first of many Concord spin-offs that Sony had in a pipeline? And would that not explain where the 400 to 600 million dollars that they spent on Concord, would that not explain where all that money went? I feel that this right here is the first big project that they had in the pipeline to, like, augment Concord's appeal and popularity. Like the popularity they assumed it would have. Big mistake, but it is what it is. It happened, it came out. But does this not seem like the first step in many that would just like try and like build the brand of Concord? I think this is where the money went. This was originally supposed to be a Concord, like, spin-off, like, side story experience. And like it was going to introduce all these new characters. Like the trailer for this game had like this set of 5 characters that were like all supposed to be like really cool and mysterious, and you'd play through this game and you'd discover who they were, and then like they would go back and they would add these new characters into Concord, right? Does that not seem like the move? Because like if you watch the trailer for this game, they mention 5 characters. Like you see the Virginia Tech gender bent shooter character at the beginning. You see her, and then apparently she has 4 more crewmates that she abandoned or they've gone missing, and they need to figure. Like the goal of the game, I guess, is to figure out what happened to them. Are doesn't the main character in this trailer feel like a Concord character? Am I losing my mind? Am I connecting dots where there aren't any? Does this game not feel like a Concord product? I feel like it's a Concord product. That was me, sorry. It feels like a Concord product. It feels like uh that's where the money went. It feels like that's where the money went. That's where the fucking what, $600 million they spent on that game went. It went to all these like spin-offs and side stories, and they were trying to build out this big expanded universe for this hero shooter. And this was going to be like the first big like side story in this setting, and they had to retool it to be like just a standalone thing, right? Does it not feel that way? Am I tripping? Let me know down below if I'm tripping. But anyway, that's all I really have to say about this. It just feels really odd that they would spend that much money on a game that looks so mediocre, just outwardly like mediocre, if they weren't planning on like building up a like setting around it. They talked about this, how like, it was going to be the next Star Wars, it was going to be the next Destiny, it was going to be the next big like setting in the Sony catalog. This feels to me like they took that and they're retooling it, because like I imagine like this game is well under development at this point. Like this probably started development like right after The Last of Us 2 came out, if not before, like if not just before, right? Like this is supposed to be the next step in like the big Concord like program, the next big step in like the ecosystem for this hero shooter. like I said, this is just vibes. There's no article out there. There's no reveal or leak or anything like that. I just feel like this is where the fucking money went. This is where the goddamn Concord money went. Right here in like building and fleshing out this big universe. Not into the game itself, because if the money went into the game itself, it might have actually, been good. But this is it. This is it. You can't convince me this isn't a Concord game. This wasn't meant to be like the next big story in the Concord universe. That's it. If you like the video, give it a like. If you like the sound of my voice, subscribe. Whatever. Peace.